I am Byron Cage. I'm from Syracuse, New York. Born and raised originally. Spent a lot of time out of town, um, by way of Virginia, by way of Nashville, by way of Memphis, by way of San Francisco, and then back to New York. Um, so I'm currently in New York now, and I'm just working, touring. Got a bunch of my own projects. A lot of cool things happening right now. So um, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I did. I did. It's a funny story. I'm the youngest of seven. Um, Everybody played or sang or did something in my family. Everybody. So I never really had a chance to like get out there and do it because there were so many people in front of me. I had cousins, everybody. There were so many drummers, especially. So when I went away to college, I went for sports, but I had caught an injury, had to stop playing. So I was like, okay, none of my family's here, nobody I know. Now I'm gonna get into this drum thing and like actually be able to play. So I was just playing every day somewhere. I had a college band and between some churches and then just jamming, trying every night of the week, jamming somewhere, and it just kind of it took off. I didn't expect it, none of this. I didn't expect it, but here we are. So it worked out. Professionally, it all started with I was at a sound check in Roanoke, Virginia, with Paul Brunette and his band. Shout out to you, Paul. And James Pace, who is like a legend, not just in Roanoke now, but all over the place. He actually lives here in France now, south of France. He was coming through because it was his club, and he heard me at sound check. And he pulled me aside after and was like, "Hey, man, you should come to this jam down here that I host. I think it was a Tuesday night, something like that." So I did a few of them, started coming, hanging with these guys, some of the Roanoke cats, and then he let me know that Jason Ritchie, an artist out of Nashville, was looking for another drummer. He was holding auditions. I had only been playing seriously for about 3, 4 years at the time, maybe. So I was like, "It sounds good, but I'm not gonna go embarrass myself. I'll wait." But a few months later, he called me again, and it was still available. So I went. And we had about a 2-hour rehearsal, and that was that. I got the gig right away and started touring like 2 weeks after that. Like the month later, I was in Germany. You know, totally unexpected, but that's how it all kicked off. It was just shaking hands and networking. The blues scene is a very close knit scene. Like everybody sees everybody at some point during the year. All of the major acts on tour, on the road, blues cruise, wherever. So you get a chance to jam with other people. You meet other musicians and band leaders, and so that's kind of how it happened for me. I was actually on tour with Jason Ritchie. We were doing a festival in Germany that Tommy Castro was at. So I met him, heard about him, and we didn't stay in touch or anything. But a few years, well, not a few years, but a few months, about a year later, turns out that I had an opportunity to go, start touring with his band. And I also met Joe Louis Walker at the same time at the Blues Music Awards when Jason Ritchie won his first. That's where I met Joe. I remember walking through the crowd, and I saw this guy singing to my mom. And I walk up like, what's going on? So it was Joe. He said that she looked like one of his favorite singers, and he was singing her a song, and that's how I met Joe. And he's like a dad to me still. I still work with him from time to time, and we're just really close, like family for real. So it was just playing and being on the scene, just meeting everybody, and people just really staying in touch. So that's how I got these gig opportunities and offers.